Welcome back to the course. So here is where we left off on our last videos, and the goal for today is to build, let me open this image, is to build this carousel here. So today we're going to learn something very exciting. Okay, without further ado, let's do it. For now, this is what we have, a blank space here, nothing special. I would like to change at least the color of this icon. Let's give it a blue or green color just to differentiate it. Let me zoom, let me zoom in here so it will be easier for you guys to see. So where do we have that icon? Where is that? Here, about. So now I'll just do color, then I'll give it colors dot, let's try it with blue, comment, save it, just to make it different. I didn't really like blue, let's try a green color. Okay, it's fine. Do I need to change the color of these icons? I'll just leave them like this. I'll at least go here and change the settings, color. Oops. I have to do color, then colors dot, let's give it a blue color. Does it make any sense? I don't know. You guys will tell me if you like this or what. But okay, let's go into the tutorial for today, which is carousel. I'm just arranging the terrain for us to work. I would like to, can you see this shadow here? I would like to remove this. I want this to be plain. So in order to remove that, you'll come in here to the up bar. How is it? Elevation 0.0. You see that now it's plain. I like this better. Or if you want, can give it 0.1, maybe just a little bit. You can't really notice the difference, but still I'll leave it 0.1. Okay, to build this carousel, we'll need to get couple things ready. First of all, let us go to Google and you write Carousel Pro. This is it. So all of the packages we are going to work with, you're just going to need to go to Google and write the name of the package, or you can come directly to pub.lang.org and write the name of the package. You go to installing, then this is what you have to copy. We copy this. Now we go back to our Android Studio. Let me open up this for now. I'll put it on full screen. In here, what do? You have to come to this file, the pubspec file, and just under the SDK Flutter, you're going to paste these dependencies, and you have to click package get. Sometimes you may get some problems here. You just click it again and hopefully it's going to work. But this is not that problem is not related to us. But okay, we have no problem. We have finished with exit code 0, means everything is working perfectly. So what are we going to do now? If you can see, let me open the image. Here we have making use of images. I told you guys to, okay, just have to click get dependencies. Now we have that problem. What is it saying? A dependency only might have one source. Sometimes you may have these kind of problems, and most of the times I'm not really sure what's the matter. So let's give it space, and now we have a problem. Let's try to indent this. I don't really like this. Here, the way you organize the things you write is important actually. So most of the times we get this kind of problems because of it indenting and stuff. Let me try to do my package get. You see, the problem is not related to us. Even though I removed that carousel pro, we still have the problem. Like, the problem remains. Okay, at least now I just saved the file and I hit package get. Let's try to paste it again, but asserting the indenting here, and do it package get. Everything is working perfectly. Okay, get update dependencies. Let's see. And okay, now it's working. You're going to face this kind of problems a lot with Flutter, and most of the times you're going to face, all of the times you're going to face it while working with the pub/spec file. The structure of this file is very sensitive. Like, firstly, I didn't indent, like, do you see here where we have Flutter in that same column is where the carousel pro has to start. So before I had written this right above this SDK Flutter, that's why I was getting that error. It's just a structure problem. Hopefully I was able to find what was the matter, and I hope if you guys find a problem like this, you will solve it just like I did. Okay, now this is done. Let's get back to the video. Now we are going to do the following. We are going to do import package carousel slash carousel pro.dart. Okay, and for now this is all you have to do. Let's come down here right above the return. We are going to create a before we do this, in Flutter, I was forgetting, we will have to use these images. These are the carousel images, right? So in Flutter, when we want to use local images, or these asset images, you have to do something. We have to write the location of those images inside this public spec file again, right? So how do you do that? You have to come over here and you'll type assets. Make sure you indent it properly or else it's not going to work. You're going to write images. This first images is giving a reference to this folder, this directory, and then slash. The file we're going to use will start with c1, for example, c1 dot jpg. Package upgrade and see if it's going to work. May take a couple seconds. So work it did. Now we're going to use all of these images. So after this, we are going to repeat the process. Again, images slash. Now we're going to write m1 dot jpeg and you have to do this process for all of these images here. But since I already have this, and to spare us some time, I'm going to open my notes and I'm going to copy this. You just have to repeat the same process over and over again. I'm just doing this to spare some time. Then we're going to do package upgrade. Wait for a couple seconds. And here we have it. Okay, so let us start working now. Now what are we going to do? We're going to create a special widget. Widget, as I told you at the beginning, is anything existing on the screen. So we're going to create a special widget. We're going to call that widget image carousels, and then we're going to implement or to use that widget inside of our list view. Okay, I don't need to talk about the future. Let's just do it. The first thing you're going to do when you want to create a widget, you have to define the object has a widget. Then you give the widget name. Okay, so it's going to be widget just giving a reference that here we're going to create a variable or object of type widget. Then so here is supposed to be capital. Then we're going to give image carousel, which is the name of the widget. Then we're going to give new container, and this is the actual widget, right? For the container we have to give height.